Hey guys, Aaron here. In today's video, I'm going over a whole bunch of my Fortnite props, costumes, and most importantly, Nerf blasters or Nerf mods. Now they're all not perfect, just to warn you in advance, but I've tried my best to make some replicas from the game in real life with Nerf blasters. So for almost all of these real Nerf Fortnite blasters in real life, I use the Strife and I use mod kits for them. Like this blaster right here, this is a Strife stock Nerf gun, and then with a mod kit that literally just goes over top of it. Some of them you have to unscrew to put it together, but for the most part, they're relatively simple. And I got all of these kits from nfstrike.com. They actually sent me like over 10 kits. So big thank you to them for sending me them. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to get any of these kits, because there's a whole bunch of them. So let's just jump right into the first Nerf Fortnite blast. Oh yeah, before we also get started, can you guys do me a huge favor and subscribe to my second channel? Aaron Esser 2, Aaron Esser 2, Aaron Esser Gaming. I don't know, I keep changing my name. Anyways, I have a second channel. So if you could do me a big favor, go click the link in the description or go to the end screen. Live streamed a bunch in the last year and I'm planning on doing other videos and I keep changing my mind what I'm doing with it. Subscribe to my second channel, I'd really appreciate it. And there we go. We got the Scar in real life. 22 worker mag. This was inspired by Drac. Drac had originally made something very, very similar to this. I kind of just copied his idea. Strife got a Scar kit from nfstrike.com. Just put it all together and painted it tan. And I think it looks pretty good. Pretty legit. Probably the closest blaster that I got to actually match the game. Like, when you look at this, you know that it is the Scar from Fortnite. The cool thing about these kits is that they're all relatively easy to put together. All you need is a screwdriver to take it apart, and then you just put the kit over top and then just screw it all back together. This all came in here in one kit other than the 22 worker mag. It's actually very easy to put together. The hardest part is painting it and making sure it matches the game. Alright, for the next blaster here, we got the Silence submachine gun. Now this is a Strife again, but it is painted black. So I had to take the Strife completely apart, spray painted it black. The kit is the whole top part, and then the front part, and then there's a muzzle here that I added. And then I made sure that I got the specific stock that matched the submachine gun from the game, and then just a 22 worker mag again. All of these Stripes I actually did rewire, removing all the locks and safety features from them, so that you can rev them up and fire without having to worry about all the jam doors, or making sure there is a magazine in there. That, once you know how to do it, is actually very simple though, and then just spray paint it and then put it all together. This is probably, I think, the second closest that matches the actual game. It looks very similar. Definitely a submachine gun. Man, the nose on this thing is like way too big. Alright, so the next blaster we have here is the Golden Bolt. Look at this thing, it's freaking massive. Now this is a Retaliator, not a Strife. This is a Springer blaster. Rather than a flywheel blaster, the Strife uses batteries and revs up. This one, you have to prime it like this. Bolt action Sniper Rifle style. And then fire. This kit is actually very easy to put together because you don't have to take it apart. The front part here just comes right on and off. This part, once it's together, it can't come off, but you don't have to take the blaster apart to put it together. You just put the stock on. This, you literally screw right over top. This stock fits it right in the back, and then because you screw it to the top of the blaster, you're able to prime it back. And then I just brought one of these pieces to the store and found the color that matched closely and just painted the Retaliator as close as I possibly could. Now this kit, like a lot of these kits, are mostly just for looks. They don't actually make the blaster shoot farther at all. In fact, this right here actually makes it worse. So it would shoot farther without this, but it's mostly for aesthetics. It's supposed to look awesome, and I want to do more Nerf Fortnite videos. I haven't done one for a while. This was originally inspired from the blue bolt right here, which I use in a bunch of other videos. It's the exact same kit, other than the fact that this one is yellow, this one is blue. So this should be the same color of the Scar. In the game it actually is, but because they sold the kits these colors, I thought it would be really cool just to match it to the color of the game, I guess. Have the blue bolt, the gold bolt. Oh my god. Okay, this next blaster is a regular assault rifle. Again, a Strife. I modded the internals and then painted it black. Made sure I got a stock that matched as close to the gun as possible in the game. This front part and the top is just part of a kit. 22 worker mag. And then the kit actually didn't come with this top part, so in the order from NF Strike, I made sure that this piece was in there, and then I just epoxied it to the top of this. It's not identical to the game, but I think it's the closest thing I could do with what I had, and it's pretty close. I think the one in the game was a little bit more gray, more of a silver color. Oh, jeez. All right, for the next blaster, we got the Famas. Now this mod looks pretty epic. It is not as close to the game as I would like. More of the shape kind of matches the game, but it's far from perfect. Again, a black painted strife. The kit here just goes over the top, and then the front, and then the barrel, and then the muzzle. And then I think this was a modulus stock, because in the game, the Famas has a magazine in the back, and then just painted the stock black, and then just put it on. So once again, very simple, just painted everything black. The kit already came black, just put it together, put the stock on, and it's very simple. These are also really cool. I got these from Etsy.com. Someone just 3D printed these, Impulse Grenade and a Boogie Bomb. So I had no idea how to make these on my own. I don't have a 3D printer right now. I'm planning on getting one in the future. So I just decided to look online. I found these on Etsy for a decent price. I'll include the link for where I got these as well in the description down below. This right here is supposed to be a rocket launcher from the game. This is not a kit. This is just a spray painted Titan rocket launcher, black and brown to match the game. And then I did my own custom missile, which kind of worked. The shark kind of face on there. It's not as close as I would like. The colors match. It is very similar. You just pump, the way a Titan works is you just pump it up in the back here and pull the trigger. What the heck? It's broken. I don't know why it's not working. Here is a real-life llama. Carl the llama. Drac originally got one of these done at a pinata store down somewhere in the States, and then he gave me their contact information, so I just ordered one as well. It's perfect. Nice thing about this is because it's a pinata, it's nice and light. And they did a pretty good job making it very similar to the game. So that was all them. That was that pinata store that I got the idea from Drac, because he originally did it. We've seen this in a bunch of videos. If you check out his videos, you'll see his version of Carl in there, and then I should be in a couple of his videos as well. This is also just an ammo crate. Kind of matches the game. That was terrible. This is my attempt at a chest. A little bit smaller than it should be, but I think I got this at Michael's or something, and then I just put this latch on it and I stained it, so it's not perfect like some of these things, but it's the closest thing I could get to a chest. Work in progress. I also got this anti-personal mine from nfstrike.com. If we do another real-life Nerf Fortnite video, this could work as C4, almost. This is actually very cool because it will hold rival rounds, and you can either hook up a tripwire to it, or you can put batteries in it and actually use the remote to make it fire. I'm not going to do that right now because it's a ton of work, but hopefully you'll see it in action in future videos. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's it for all the Fortnite stuff I have right now. However, I did ask for a whole bunch of other kits from NF Strike as well, and I'll show you all of them that they sent me and that I put together. So this right here, I believe, is called the Starfish. Starfish? I think that's it. This is workers' attempt of basically creating a strife. None of this is original Nerf parts at all. This costs a lot more than a strife, but it is way more powerful. You put a lipo in here. There's a bunch of other wiring configurations you can do as well to make it triple burst and semi-auto, full auto, whatever you want to do. I think the blue on the clear is pretty freaking awesome. This was actually quite difficult for me to put together because I had never done anything like this from scratch, putting every wire in and the cages and motors and everything. There's a couple other blasters here that I had to put full auto kits in, and I kind of messed them up. That's one reason I'm not gonna try them on camera right now. I'm hoping to reopen them and fix them in the future, so when we actually do film videos with them, we should have no problems. Here are two more epic kits. These are Bullpup configuration kits. These are just regular stripes as well, and the amazing thing about these kits is the color matches an original stripe so well. Like, I think this looks pretty freaking awesome. The black, the white, and the orange. These do require you to basically completely rewire and mod the internals on it. Obviously, the trigger works here at the front, and when you pull it, it just fires. So you need like a full auto kit in there, and just to change everything around. And you should have a lipo in here because regular AA's are just not gonna cut it. So this right here, grenade that can shoot either water beads or rival rounds. I have 6 rival rounds in here, and it'll shoot them everywhere. I've seen a whole bunch of other people do videos on this as well. Pull the pin. The shock of it hitting should open up the pin and fire the rival rounds. Let's see if it works. Okay, it did shoot them, but it shot them at the ground. There you go, it pops open like that. 3 more kits here that I just put on regular stripes. This one's very similar to the Famas kit. I think this one is the exact same kit that I used to make the Famas, except it's just a regular orange. And then I have a different stock on the back. And this kit here is similar to the Scar kit, except the end here is a little bit more rounded. So I'm not exactly sure what type of gun this is supposed to replicate, but it's just another cool looking kit. So yeah, that's all the blasters I got to show you guys today. I think they're pretty cool. If you want to check them out, again, link in the description. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go check out my second channel. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot more stuff with that coming up, especially with the new Battle Royale for Call of Duty Blackout coming out. Hopefully stream that. I've streamed Fortnite for the past year, and maybe I'll be doing different vlogs and stuff like that. I'm not totally sure. Anyways, just go check it out. If you guys haven't already, smash the like button. Comment down below what your favorite of these blasters are, and if you think I should do any other mods. I'm hoping to make another Nerf Fortnite. Hopefully, I'm hoping to make Nerf Zombies 3, and I'm hoping to make a ton more Nerf gun games. So stay tuned for those. They may take a couple weeks, might take a couple months. Preferably not years. It might happen. Just, I have lots of other stuff going on in my life, and a lot of these projects take a lot of time. So stay patient. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.